Hello everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt. I'm coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Today I have a fast pass for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin over in Tomorrowland. Actually, the last time I tried to do a live video, if I remember right, the attraction was down, so I had to move to a alternative plan. But today, fingers crossed, the Buzz is having a good day technology-wise. So let's head into the Magic Kingdom and see what's going on. Thanks for joining me. It is a warm Saturday here at the Magic Kingdom, but a nice day, not too hot. Tim Peterson, hello, thank you for joining. Hi Janice, good morning to you. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. As I often do when I enter the parks, I'm going to take a little bit of a detour. We're not going to make a beeline for Buzz, but instead we will take a little tour of the park, see what's going on. I always enjoy seeing what's happening when it comes especially to the widening of the pathway near Cinderella Castle, so we're going to check that out. Carol Ann, good morning to you. Hi Amanda, thanks for joining me. And Leanne, good morning. Oh, Tim is getting the plug for the club in early. Okay, we'll do it early this time. You know, it's not a live video unless I do a shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club, so it's not officially a video unless that happens. So here we go. If you want to have a little bit of fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Craig, hello to you in Mississippi. Oh, Vicky is at Epcot. Oh, I'm sorry that I won't get a chance to say hello to you. Actually, I always enjoy when I have a chance to say hi to people when they're here on their vacation. I actually consider it an honor that folks would take a little bit of time out to say hi. So I do enjoy that when we can arrange it. Linda, good morning to you. It's about 85 degrees here. Kind of sticky, but actually it's a little overcast, which is not so bad because the sun is not as intense. Probably going to get into the upper 80s today. We will also probably get the normal Florida mid-afternoon storm, but that's how it goes in the summertime here. Lisa says, any day at the Magic Kingdom is a great day. I would agree with you there. And here we go, one of the best views anywhere. Right down Main Street, USA, towards Cinderella Castle. Oh, look, Eliana. Glenda, good morning to you. Matt says, daughter Sophia loves the videos. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate that. Most of you know I try to do a live broadcast most Saturday mornings from somewhere around Walt Disney World. The broadcast does get posted back to Facebook and gets put on YouTube, so if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, head over there. Do a search for World of Walt and subscribe. I also do sometimes put exclusive videos on YouTube. Gail in Long Island, thanks for being here. Looks like the Main Street USA trolley show is going on. We'll see if we can catch it for a minute or two. You know, that's kind of one of my rules. I try never to walk by when the Main Street trolley show is going on. It's a great way to start your day in the Magic Kingdom. Chris, hello to you. Nice to see you as well. I guess it's a virtual seeing. That's cool. Brett says the weekend can officially start. So we've been talking a little bit on previous broadcasts about t-shirts. I wanted to let folks know that I am working with some designers right now for some possible t-shirt designs. It's going to take a while. Don't have everything set up yet, but a lot of people have asked about that, so I wanted to keep you posted. So I want to make sure that what I do offer is something that I like and other people will like too. So stay tuned. It's a slow process, but I will keep you posted. Aaron, good morning to you. Robinson, anyone else having problem with premium Magic Band orders? So that's not good. Sophie, hello to you from Melbourne, Australia. Always love seeing where everybody is from. Thank you for spending some of your Saturday with me. I think it's still Saturday there. This part is good. love the trolley show. Good way to walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA.
And from all of us here in the Magic Kingdom, we hope to see you again real soon.
So I saw a couple questions in there. Someone asked if I had plans yet for the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Not yet. So I don't believe that Disney has announced the details about the opening process, many of the details about the opening process at the end of August. It's coming up fast. I did write a little article at worldofwalt.com that talked about how the fact that Disney has let everyone know there will be annual pass holder previews for certain pass holder levels at Walt Disney World. I hope I'll be able to get in. I suspect there's going to be a registration process by email. And I also suspect that the spots are going to go fast. So I am keeping an eye on my email. I'm hopeful to be able to get in as a pass holder. I also am anxious to see if the folks at Disney Media Relations will be doing something. They haven't really said. Not sure if that will happen or if I'll get an opportunity to be involved, but I sure hope so. Shawnee said, excited about the t-shirt info. Thank you for that. I really appreciate all the encouragement people have provided and all the interest that you've shown. Like I mentioned, I'm working with a number of designers right now to come up with some different options. May even have multiple designs or some sort of voting process to pick what it looks like. So stay tuned. I'm having fun with that. Really looking forward to sharing it with you. Susan, hello to you from Michigan. Tori's on the way now. Great. Hope you have a good day. It's a warm day, but not too burning sunny hot. It's good Florida day. Mary, hello to you in Phoenix. Ed says, are the gondolas operating? No, not yet. Unless they just opened in the past day or two. But I have seen some images that Disney is now starting to train cast members in the ongoing operation of the gondolas. So to me, that says we're getting really close. I've also seen that it looks like a lot of the load stations are complete or nearly complete. Sometimes walls are coming down, landscaping is going up. Those are some of the signs that we're getting really close. Karen said sharing is caring. That is true. Thanks to everybody who shares, especially the video. It's a great way to get the word out. I also love the comments back and forth, the hearts, thumbs up. So thank you for all of those. So this is a project we've been keeping an eye on for quite some time. This is the widening of the walkway that comes here from Sleepy Hollow, which is directly to our left, up next to the castle and into Fantasyland. This is a really scenic but tight little walkway that got very congested at certain times of the day. So Disney is looking to expand it, and it actually looks like it's probably going to about double in size. So it's good. Paul from the UK. Hello, Paul. Stephanie says, love watching every Saturday. Thank you for doing that. Patrick says, thanks for sharing the magic. I appreciate that. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick has a little diamond by his name as a top fan. That's something that Facebook does. I don't actually have any control over it, but folks who engage the most get a top fan designation, and I really appreciate all the comments and all the involvement you have in the site, as well as everyone. So thank you for that. All right, Hall of Presidents here to the right. Actually looking pretty good, very stately. Amy shared the video. Thanks for doing that, Amy. I appreciate it. Mike says, highest score I've gotten on Buzz Lightyear. I one time maxed out the game with a, 999, 999 score. Maybe there are a couple more nines in there. There are certain targets that if you hit, you just get super mega points. You know, it's hard to get the maxed out score a couple thousand points at a time, but there are certain targets throughout the attraction that have huge point values. Jacqueline says, thanks for sharing. Edward, any day at Disney is a good one. Thank you. I agree with you there. Lucy says, thanks. You're welcome. Janet says, loves the walks. Thanks for being a part of it. It's a lot of fun to be able to share it with you, so thanks for doing that. Stephanie says, what's the recent controversy over the Country Bear Jamboree? This is a very interesting question. So, at least one, maybe multiple Disney fan sites citing internal Disney sources, unnamed internal Disney sources, unofficially, were saying that the Country Bear Jamboree was going to be rethemed It's a toy story. And so there's a camp of Disney fans that I would call traditionalists. They want all the classic things to stay the way they are and the way they have been. And those folks were upset about the idea of the Country Bear Jamboree being rethemed. And so Disney, in kind of an unusual move, made a statement that said that rumor was incorrect. And then eventually they further clarified that statement, saying that the Country Bears aren't going anywhere. So that's what all the hubbub has been. So it was kind of a rumor. It got a lot of people up in arms. And then Disney came out and said it's not going to happen. So it's not really clear whether or not Disney had intended to change the Country Bear Jamboree, and given the uproar, they changed their mind, or if it really just was an unfounded rumor. So my guess is that Disney, for the most part, does not change its plans based on social media backlash. Disney's made a lot of hard decisions in making changes, from pricing to taking out old attractions or changing things. Usually they have their data, they have their reasons, they make their plans, and they go for it. So my guess is that the rumor just wasn't right, and sometimes rumors aren't. So that was the deal. Linda said the Bears are a classic. It really is a classic attraction. Actually, I love it because I love corny jokes. I think, well, while I'm not a huge country music fan, I do enjoy the country music in the show. Disney sort of tightened up the show a few years back. It's a little shorter now, but I like it. That said, Walt has always said that the theme parks are not a museum. They need to change and grow, and as long as there's imagination in the world, they will be changing. So if you go in the Country Bear Jamboree, most days that theater is not full for most performances. So it's a prime spot with a show that's a classic that I like, but if you look at turnstile clicks, you know, it's just not, no one has to get a fast pass to go see Country Bear Jamboree, we'll say it that way. So it would not surprise me if someday Disney does make a change, simply because they know the numbers of people who go into that show. Juanita's a Small World fan. Brenda loves the Bears. I do too. I really like it as well. Tony's a fan of Peter Pan's Flight. Me too. That attraction just always amazes me. It's an original, I believe, opening day attraction. It's relatively simple when it comes to its design and technology. It's beautiful in its own right. But man, the lines for that, just for decades, are huge. And I think it's the idea of experiencing flight. There's just something that I think people, me included, really love about that. So I'm a huge fan of Peter Pan as well. Jason says there's blood on the saddle. I can hear Big Al singing right now. Kathy said, can you show the Country Bears in one of your feeds? That's a really good question, actually. I don't know that I've ever done that. I probably should. There are certain shows where Disney asks you not to video, but maybe today I'll try to sneak over there after the broadcast is over and find out if I could do a live stream, because I haven't seen the show in a while, and actually I think that would be a lot of fun. It's a good show. Susan says, loves the Tiki Birds and the Country Bears. Me too, both classic attractions. Janice said, always love Peter Pan's, and the lines are crazy. You are right. I actually think Disney did a bang-up job when they added the Scene Zero or the new interactive elements in the queue. Because so many people wait so long, that was a grand idea. And actually they did a really nice job of leading you into the story of going out the window and starting to fly over London. Todd, good morning to you. Appreciate your being here. Thank you. Bob says, Friar's Nook. Yum. I agree with you. They have some good stuff there. All right, Mad Tea Party straight ahead. Dawn said, picking up any pins today? Yes, I am. I have a shopping list where I'm going to be making sure to get some pins for the Pin of the Month Club. I actually have started to ship out some really nice patriotic Mickey Mouse pins, kind of a full-body Mickey Mouse silhouette to the Superfan and Ultimate level. It's a really cool pin, I like the design, and right time of the year for it. Jason said, thanks, Big Al. I couldn't recall his name. Big Al's an awesome character, actually. He's a lot of fun. I love how he just wants to do what he wants to do. Doesn't care if he's going to interrupt the rest of the show. Georgina said would love to be here now. Glad that I can bring a little bit of fun to you, Georgina. Paul said roast turkey leg. Haven't had one in years. You know, I haven't either, actually. It's like a meal and a half, or a meal for a small family. Those things are humongous. Joanne asked, how often am I here? It kind of depends on the week. So this past week, I think I actually came over to meet a friend once, and I'm here now. So that's a relatively low Disney week for me. Sometimes I come several times during the week, often just to be able to buy pins for the Pin of the Month Club. It takes me a lot of shoe leather to be able to collect all of the inventory that I need, but it's fun. I really enjoy it, and helps to get my steps in. Rob says they have Big Al cookie jars. How awesome is that? Patrick asked for the t-shirt update. Yeah, so I mentioned earlier on the broadcast, and I'm glad that you asked, that I have started to work with some designers for different designs for the t-shirts. I want to make sure that I get designs that I like and that I hope you will like as well. So it's a process that takes some time. I've also done some research about the online stores that I can use to be able to sell the shirts. So it's in the works. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a slow process. I've discovered over time that when you get into design and when you get into stores on the internet, it just takes a while. But I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate your mentioning that you're still interested. Lets me know that it's a good thing to do. Diane said, going to see Toy Story 4 later today. Good for you. I had a chance to see Toy Story 4 as part of the media preview a couple weeks before it opened. I was thrilled to have the opportunity to do that. And I love the movie. I don't know how Pixar is able to create these emotional and deep characters in a movie that operates on multiple levels at the same time. I mean, kids will love the fun and the adventure and the color. Adults will connect with some of the themes in Toy Story 4 about change and transition. So, yeah, I love Toy Story 4. If you have a chance, I would definitely recommend it. Gina said, would buy a shirt. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. Mary Lou, hello to you from Philly. Thanks for being here on the live broadcast. Carol Ann says Tomorrowland looks great. Tomorrowland actually does look really good. They are sprucing it up with some new colors, kind of some new design elements. So they're doing a good job. Linda asked, how's Tron coming along? Actually, they're continuing the installation of the coaster track. I was able to see it rising up next to Space Mountain. So, yeah, it's coming along. They still have a long time to go. They haven't really worked on the exterior shell of the show building, but they're getting there. All right, I'm trying to figure out the Fast Pass line. I think I got it here. Welcome to Buzz Lightyear. Does not look like it's down today. That's a good sign. Karen said her son would get a shirt. That's good. Thank you. Jennifer's going to be back for Christmas time. Patrick says, what are the crowds like today? You know, it looks like a pretty busy day. It's summertime. It's definitely a peak season. But I have to say that the process of getting into the park was pretty smooth today. I was able to park quickly, get on a tram quickly. I was able to go through security quickly. They actually made a change so that you don't have to unload all the metal. You can keep your phone with you. So the walk through the metal detector goes faster. And then the monorail was quick. And actually I noticed a new interior detail on Monorail Silver. I'm going to be posting some photos on Instagram later today. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, go check that out. Eric's ready for 2020. Good for you. Gary would love to get 2 t-shirts. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate your interest there. Janet is a Buzz fan. Me too. Looking forward to the ride. Robert says, to infinity and beyond. Michelle, hello to you from Tallahassee. Richard doing 4 parks in 2 days. Awesome. Paul said along with the t-shirts, maybe other merchandise. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Actually, I just had t-shirts on my mind, but thank you for that. That's actually a really good idea. Chef said Typhoon Lagoon on Friday. Love the Disney water parks. A lot of fun. David's got 35 days to go. Mike said, any news on a Pirates movie? I did not have any news about that. All right, we're making good progress through the Fast Pass queue for Buzz Lightyear. Shouldn't be long. Jennifer said keychains. Oh, that's a good idea. Katie said you should get a pin made. Katie, great minds think alike. That is actually something that I am also investigating. Not ready to make any announcements there, but one of the 1,000 ideas I hope to explore on my to-do list. David, 86 days to go. All right, we're moving right along. I love this illustration. Susan says, how about a ride on Space Mountain? You know, my thought is that it would probably be so dark you would just hear a bunch of screaming and see a bunch of blackness. I just don't think there's enough light in there. Sandra says a bobblehead herb. Now that's something I don't see as being a big seller, but hey, you never know. All right. Here we are. I love the murals in here. I love the black light design. It's great. Roberta, good morning. All right, let's get ready for some Buzz Lightyear fun. Tim is asking for the big targets. One of them is when you go from one room to another. We'll see if I can find it.
You are cleared for launch. Closing space.
All right. No score. Tony says, good luck. Thank you. Kathy wants a bobblehead herb. That's a great idea. It's funny. All right, here we go. Let's see. A little hard to do this one-handed, but my car is moving on its own. Maybe one up here. Oh, I may have missed the big one. And how are we doing? Not so great. Alright, we're making some progress. I don't see a high score in my future though. Alright, there we go. 140,500.
Remember, to infinity and beyond.
Hi Alexandra, happy Saturday, thanks for joining me. Live from Walt Disney World, I'm Buzz Lightyear. Not the best score ever, 140,000, but not too bad. Thank you. All right, let's head outside into Tomorrowland. Before we wrap it up for today. So I appreciate your being here on the live broadcast. This broadcast will be posted over on Facebook. You'll also be able to find it on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, you might want to do that. Head over to YouTube and do a search for World of Walt. I also put some exclusive videos up there. I'm also very excited that on July 7th and 8th, I think, whatever that Monday and Tuesday is, I'm going to have an opportunity to be there for the grand opening of the Grand Destino Tower at Disney's Coronado Springs. There's a media event. I'm going to get to stay in the new tower. So I'll be bringing you plenty of coverage on the resort and the restaurants and all that is new at Coronado Springs. So very excited about that. I should have some more details on timing when I do a broadcast next week. Wendy says, thanks. You're welcome, Wendy. Aaron says, how long do you stay when you do the videos? It sort of depends. I'll usually do some shopping, and often then I'll go and get on with my weekend. Sometimes I'll stay for a while, though. So I'm blessed to be able to come to the parks frequently. Melissa, thank you, and God bless you as well. Bill says, thanks for sharing. Looks forward to the broadcast every week. Asking if there's an Instagram broadcast this week. You know, I kind of debated on and off. I think I'm going to hold and maybe do one a few weeks from now, but thank you for asking about that. Thanks for everyone who joined me for the experiment I did, my first Instagram broadcast a couple weeks ago. All right, I think that's going to be it for today. As always, thank you for tuning in. I love and appreciate all of the comments, the thumbs up, the hearts, especially the shares. It's a good way to get the word out, so thank you for that. Check out the repost on Facebook, also over on YouTube. And of course, all the information that I publish is on the worldofwalt.com website, so thanks for checking that out too. I hope you all have a terrific weekend and an upcoming Independence Day. Have a safe and fun day for all of those of you who get the day off. I do, and I'm really looking forward to it. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Until next time, this is Herb from the Magic Kingdom. God bless.